Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well and that you are great and ready to start the week. Remember that if you're having problems keeping up with the assignments, make sure you keep like a spiral notebook next to your desk wherever you work and write in the deadlines for the assignments. That way you keep track and you pace yourself and you don't leave everything to the very end. This is the last week of the 6 weeks. So make sure that you turn in everything by the end of this week, because then you don't want to end up with a failing grade. Make sure that you have all that stuff. So I'm going to go over the calendar for this week, and it starts with this introductory information for Henrietta Lacks. I hope that you guys started reading it. It's a very interesting case where this lady had a tumor and it was taken out, and they are using the cells for further research. It's a very interesting topic. I'm not going to give away much, but let me go over this right here. So, introductory information, the Immortal Life of Henrietta, the preamble. If you go into the preamble, it says read it. Read the preamble to the Principles of Medical Ethics, paraphrase the preamble in your own words, and embed the answers to the following questions in an essay format using MLA format. So we're doing the same thing as we did with the other one, reflection essays. A reflection essay is where you read something, you kind of explain it, you put it in your own words, you give your thoughts, you make connections, and you always, it's not a summary, so you always have to give commentary, like how do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that? It's an analysis, it's a discussion type of essay. On the first paragraph, you write the rhetorical situation, the what, who, why of the preamble. So, like, what is a preamble? Why do they need it? Who needs it? And so on and so forth. That's your introduction. Second paragraph, you paraphrase it. What does this mean? This right here, in your own words. So, like, you paraphrase it in your own words. Then the third paragraph, you look at these questions, and that's where you're going to analyze it further and explain it. If you need 2 paragraphs for that, you can, and then you have the conclusion. And then that's it. So for that, you get 1, 2, 3 days. You can turn it in on Wednesday. Okay, then this one is very simple. For this, you choose one of the articles from the American Medical Association Principles. It has 9 articles. You choose one. So let's say I'm going to choose this one right here. I just answer the questions, define the words, paraphrase the article, who or what is the summaries, the primary focus of the article, and then have an image for it. And you're going to use this document. Wait, hold on. This document right here. You click on that and then you open it up and you just fill it in. Definitions, paraphrase, primary focus, image. This one should be very simple. You should be able to do it in maximum 20-30 minutes. Okay, so then that would be these two right here. And then that one is due on Wednesday. We do have to practice rhetorical analysis essays because that's going to be one of the things that the test is going to have. So we're going back to it. The rhetorical analysis is the following. It's going to be to read this and in the following passage from the Great Influenza, an account of the 1918 flu epidemic, author blah blah blah. Remember, because now it's a time where you have available resources, you can do a little bit of background research for the 1918 flu epidemic if you want to include it in your rhetorical analysis to have a little bit more of a background if you don't have a background. But I also put in here this checklist of what you need to have for a rhetorical analysis. So what type of discourse is it? What is a purpose? What is a main subject, context, speaker, tone? Then for your introduction, you need that hook. You need this is the rhetorical situation right here: who, how, why, what, and then you can start your essay, and they give you an example here of an introduction. And this one's back from the one we already did on John Quincy. Behind every great man is a great woman. In the case of America's first political dynasty, the Adams family, Abigail Adams was the great woman behind both her husband and her son, both of whom would become presidents of the United States. And then that right here is a hook. Then she goes into the rhetorical situation. In her letter to John Quincy, her son Abigail Adams proves to be doting and ambitious mother who understands the changing political winds. And then she goes into the actual thesis statement. She encourages her son to seize the opportunity of traveling abroad with his father, reminds him of the historical importance of his father's mission. What is missing in here is the by using, so I'm going to add it here. By using motivational, oops.
Mom, done.
Okay. Diction. Sorry about that. Like motivational diction, a harsh tone, and allusions. She encourages, and so on and so forth. So this is the part that you can never forget to include, because this is what you're going to try to prove in your essay. Okay, so that's the rhetorical analysis. It says try to time yourself and practice timing yourself, writing it or typing it, of course, because now the test is going to be online, and for the most part, it's really still up in the air. We don't know if it's going to be what time and so on and so forth, but we know it. If we're not in school, it might be at your house. So you need to practice timing yourself, because if it's at your house, you have to have this whole thing of like it's a lock screen, so it doesn't let you go out. It still gets time running. So even if you are taking this at your house, you're still going to have to like be conscious of the time. Okay. Now I'm gonna go, well, I might make another one because this is it's kind of long and I don't want people to not listen to it because it's long. So I'm gonna go into the dialectical in another video. If you have any questions, let me know.